Yo, what up? How you guys doing out there today? This is your boy Roto Beats from DFSCheatSheet.com, and I'm here to present you my NBA Live segment for Saturday, October 27th. If you're new to this channel, please make sure and click the subscribe button below. This way you can watch all my NBA, NFL, and MLB videos. If you haven't went and checked out the website, you're absolutely missing out. Honestly, we have all the tools that you need to compete with the pros day in and day out, including a complete optimizer, tons of content, daily Fanduel and DraftKings cash lineups for NBA and MLB. They've been going very strong. Got a lot of good things going on the website right now. We got a lot of premium tools we've been adding. Things are going well. We're definitely growing every single day. So hey, come join the money team and start winning with us. And so. Hey man, today it's actually a pretty nice slate out there. I like the slate. There's some good spots. What up, my boy? Let's talk more show. How you doing out there, bro? Thanks for tuning in regularly. I appreciate that. Hit me down below with any questions that you guys have for the slate. One quick thing I do want to say though is, I think the lock of the day. I always try to get you guys the lock of the day, and I think the lock of the day today is Josh Jackson at power forward. Booker's out. He's going to be the guy that's going to start for Booker. The guy's 4,000, and he has 10 times upside. I could see him hitting 40 fantasy points. Like, this guy is good. We've seen it last year when he got a bunch of minutes. So I think the lock of the day is Josh Jackson as the best value play on the slate. I just wanted to get that out there. That's the number one thing popping out to me. And then it's really, do you want to pay up for LeBron? Do you want to pay up for Antetokounmpo or Simmons? Or I think today you could get away with some mid-tier plays. Kind of have a little bit more balanced lineup with the punt play in there, obviously. So I'll get into these questions. So Zach B said, "Is the best score 270 good to bet on? The best score? I'm not. Oh, beat the score 270. I'm not sure what that. I don't play the beat the score. I'm not sure, to be honest, Zach. My bad. What up, my boy Joseph Hubbard? How you doing out there, bro? Thanks for tuning in again. Hey, hit me below. Let me know what you guys think. I definitely, there's some things that I'm liking today. So I think first thing first, like I said, love Josh Jackson today. He's like pretty much at the chalk play on the slate. I'm really liking I like Trae Young. I think he's maybe a little bit more of a GPP play, but he's going to be going against a Chicago team. This game is going to be crazy high scoring. I think he could have a monster night. I definitely still think that Irving's too cheap for sure. So I like Irving. Herbert. I mean, for me, Trae Young is a little bit more GPP, but I think that you can even play him in cash, honestly. I mean, the price tag is fair. You need about 36 for him to hit value, 36, 37. And on the season, let me check this out real quick. Trae Young on the season is averaging 37 fantasy points. So he's giving you a pretty good score. So I like Trae Young, GPP more, but I definitely wouldn't be mad if you played him in cash. Marv, I've never played the beat the score, so I'm not sure. Collison, sneaky GPP play. Collison, huh? Let me check out Collison real quick. I mean, last time I was looking at him, he really hasn't done much on the season. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the thing about Collison is, he's just not getting the minutes. Last year he played right around 30 minutes a game. This year, I think one of the main reasons why Collison isn't getting the same minutes he was getting is because they have Tyreke Evans now. Tyreke Evans is a baller. You got to get him on the floor. And Tyreke Evans runs some point. Oladipo brings the ball up. So that's the reason I think that, Collison's not really getting those minutes. GPP, I could see it. I definitely think he can get you 5 times value. I just don't really see the upside that you're looking for to take down a tournament with Collison. If Davis is out, who's good play on the Pelicans? So I'll tell you straight up right now, Augustine, if Davis is out, I love all 3 of their other starters. I mean, I know they have 4 other starters, but I don't really care for each one more. If Anthony Davis is out, I absolutely love Alfred Payton Going against Rubio. Rubio is not the best, defender. We know that. Utah is still a good defensive team, but they're not the best defensive team like they used to be. You can look at, obviously Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday is going to have to pick up some scoring load without Anthony Davis. So I would like him with no Anthony Davis. And then lastly, you go right back to the well with Mirotic. 7,800. I know the price tag is up a little bit, but without Anthony Davis, the dude's averaging almost 30 points a game this year. They're going to need scoring. There's going to be a lot of extra shots to take. So I would look at Mirotic. So those are the three starters that I think all get big boosts with Anthony Davis out. But we still have to wait and see if Anthony Davis is out. I haven't seen that he's officially out. I seen that he was on the injury report or whatever. What do I think about Garrett Temple tonight? So Garrett Temple is one of those dudes, man. Like I actually played him like 4 or 5 days ago, and he did okay. But the thing about him is, he had one really good game against Atlanta where he just went absolute lights out and put up 30 actual real life scoring points. But besides that, look what he's done. 6 points, 3 points in the last couple games. So if he's going to play the minutes, okay, I would say he has a little bit of upside, but the upside is going to be like once in a blue moon type of thing. So Garrett Temple, he's more of a low-end GPP play for me tonight. Shane Alexander wants to know if he could use Muscala as a punt. Muscala, huh? Let me check out Muscala real quick, bro. Well, I think the Muscala thing is more kind of determined on the Embiid news. If Embiid's going to be out, Muscala will get a bunch of minutes, but Embiid's a game time decision right now. I could see, because Muscala is dirt cheap, so I could see you throwing him in there, and he's still going to play a couple minutes, even if Embiid plays. I think he'll get minutes, but I definitely think he would be an awesome play if Embiid was out. But Muscala, definitely think he's a decent punt play because, if he doesn't get a lot of minutes because Embiid plays, he can get thrown out as your lowest scorer. So I definitely think that's a solid punt play. Whiteside, a good pick. Whiteside is, he's going to be going against Nurkic. I like Whiteside. The price tag is right where it should be. I was playing him a lot earlier in the season when he was a little bit cheaper. Thing about Whiteside is they just don't want to give him a lot of minutes. He definitely has, double-double upside every single night. He's averaging a double-double. But I just don't know. You look at his minutes, 33 the first game, you're like, cool. And then it goes to 28, 24, 26. The minutes just aren't consistent. You need 40 for him to hit value. So, and, he's got 42 times in 4 games. The Knicks are kind of whatever matchup. But, today's going to be banging against Nurkic. I think Whiteside's a good GPP. That's what I would say about Whiteside. Evans out today. Is he out? I didn't see if Evans was out or not. Let me look at that real quick. Oh, yeah, you're right. He's out for a personal reason. I didn't even see that. Yeah. So, yeah, Evans out today. Then that bumps up Collison a little bit more, actually, for sure. Yeah, no, I just seen that. I didn't see that earlier because I know he wasn't hurt or nothing like that. So then Collison, he does get a bump as well. Rather have Selden than Temple. Yeah, well, the thing about Selden, I actually played Selden a lot last year, and the dude Selden is a baller, bro. Like, he had a couple games where he put 40 fantasy points up, no problem. It's all about minutes with him, but this dude could score for sure. So I think that Selden is a really good play as well. Him and Temple are kind of, I'm not really going to probably look at either one of those guys. Chris Cox wants to know, what about Alex Lynn versus the Bulls? I actually like Alex Lynn today. One thing I've been doing this year is I've been playing a lot of centers, decent centers against the Bulls because the Bulls, they play small. They don't really have a true center. They use the rookie Wendell Carter more as a center, and the dude's not really even a center. So they play small. So I have actually been, so far this year, been picking on the Bulls with centers. So I think that Alex Lynn is in a good spot today. I do like Alex Lynn on this slate. What about stacking DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge? Hey, I love it. I definitely think – I don't know if I would do it in cash. I definitely think you could do it in cash and get away with it. But for GPPs, it's awesome. Lakers, I'm a Lakers fan. We're running a very, very up tempo offense right now. We're just trying to push the ball. The Spurs are going to have to run a little bit more than they want to run. Extra possessions. I like that stack. I definitely think that is a really good stack on this slate. Kemba Walker, huh? Well, hey, Kemba Walker's Kemba Walker, man. We seen what he did yesterday. Went absolute crazy in only 26 minutes against Chicago. It is on the second end of a back-to-back. I usually prefer Kemba Walker a little bit more at home. GPP, I like Kemba Walker. Cash, I wouldn't touch it. He's going to be going against Embiid, and he's going to be going against Simmons, and Simmons is a pretty good defender. But I definitely think you can look at Kemba Walker for GPP. Yeah, hey, let's talk more show. Hey, bro, I agree with you. Whiteside is so soft. And Nurkic is a big dude. Nurkic can bully that dude. And that's why I was really hesitant on Whiteside as well. If Davis is out, I am locking Mitchell. Am I wrong? Well, I'm going to tell you the only problem with Mitchell, and the only thing that's really, really scaring me off Mitchell, if Mitchell is going to be going head-to-head with Jrue Holiday, I don't play anybody against Jrue Holiday. I don't care who it is. I had a rule since last year. It's the Jrue Holiday rule. Anybody that's going to be guarded by him, I don't play him. It is what it is. That's just my rule. He's a great defender. Playoffs, you see what he did to Damian Lillard. And I was preaching him since the first game of last season. He's a lockdown defender. So that's the only thing that's really scaring me on Mitchell. But Mitchell's a baller, though, for sure. He's the best player on their team. Bembry is a punt play. Bembry from Atlanta, I'm pretty sure, is who you're talking about. Let me pull him up real quick. Yeah, Bembry. So this guy, he's good. He's actually really good. He's a good player. Coming off a really good game against Dallas. This is going to be a very up-tempo game. Both sides are going to put up a lot of points. Bembry 4,500. I would like him a little bit cheaper if we're going to use him as like a punt play. But he does have some upside with him. If he's going to get some minutes, he's going to ball out. It's just all about really the minutes with this dude, Bembry. But I think he's a solid GPP player for sure. Trevor Ariza. Let me check out Trevor Ariza. I played Trevor Ariza a lot last year, but bro, I don't know why he left. I know he left because he wanted to get paid. But, Trevor Ariza, so in 4 games this season, he had one really good game, which was the first game of the season. And besides that, the guy's just been absolute trash. Tonight, they get a matchup against the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies, they've always been known for being a really good defensive team. They're actually not as good as people think they are defensively. Trevor Ariza, you can look at him, but he's just not somebody that really excites me for sure. Maybe you get a couple more minutes as well without no Booker, though. So there's some extra minutes in those wing spots for Phoenix. Cujo, in my opinion, is better than Carlson tonight. Cujo. I'm not sure. Let's see. I'm not sure who that is, but I'll move on to the next one. Zach Collins is a punt play. Hey, bro, I like Zach Collins. I played him earlier in the season as one of my punt plays, and everybody was like, "Oh, what the heck are we doing with Zach Collins in our lineup?" Blah blah blah. I had members telling me that, and that was the first game when he played against the Lakers, and he went 33 fantasy points. So I like Zach Collins, and he's shown us some upside, on these prices. For him to hit value on this price, you need about 22, 23. So I think that Zach Collins is a decent punt play on this slate. Jamal Crawford, the baller, huh? Now I like Jamal Crawford. Let me see. I haven't really paid attention to him really on the Suns, but we know this dude can ball. Yeah. See, the problem with Jamal Crawford is he's not getting the minutes. 0, 6, 6, 14. I know he's new to the team, so they're going to probably start working him in a little bit more. It's just all about the minutes with him. At a $4,000 price tag, I would like to wait till I see him get a little bit more minutes before I start playing Jamal Crawford. So we got Jay Crowder. I like Crowder. I think Crowder's a good play. The thing about the Pelicans is they play up-tempo. They play very up tempo. Cool thing about Crowder, he's still getting his minutes. He's averaging close to 30 minutes a game, 26 fantasy points. On a 4.6 price tag, we need about 24 for value. I actually like Crowder a lot. I think Crowder, I didn't really look at him all day, but looking at him right now, I think that he's in a good spot right there. So definitely like me some Crowder. Oh yeah, Corey Joseph. Okay, I'm sorry, my bad, bro. I didn't know that was his nickname. But yeah, no, I'm a Corey Joseph fan. I'm definitely a Corey Joseph fan. I've played him, a ton of fantasy throughout the years, and the guy's playing well in the season. He's averaging 22 fantasy points, averaging about 26 minutes a game. I think that if he is going to get more minutes at Carlson and he's going to get a couple more minutes with Evans out, then I like Corey Joseph. He's a guy that fills up the stat sheet. We see it. He's averaging 9 points, 4 rebounds, almost 4 assists. So he does a little bit of everything, plays some defense. I think that Corey Joseph is solid for sure. Mike Conley. He wants somebody at GPP, and he was like less than 1% owned. So I can't really say nothing about Mike Carlson. Mike Carlson is just one of them dudes. He's averaging 36 fantasy points on the season. His minutes are starting to come back up a little bit. He does a little bit of everything on the stat sheet as well. And he gets some steals, get an occasional block. Mike Conley's a solid GPP play. He's going to be low owned. And we like targeting Phoenix for sure. So Mike Conley's a good play, really good play. How's Kyrie looking tonight to you, man? I like Kyrie again, bro. Kyrie is just too cheap. He's too cheap right now, and all the stats are there for him. He's just not making his threes, and he's gonna start making his threes. So I do like Kyrie. I think Kyrie is a good play tonight. I'm gonna be looking at Kyrie for sure. Hutchinson for the Bulls. I think Hutchinson's a really good punt play. Definitely, he's a starter, so we know he's going to get some minutes. We've seen that last game. He got about 27 minutes. Thing about it is he didn't score no points. He just had a bad shooting night. The thing with him, to be honest, I'm going to tell you the honest truth about this guy, Hutchinson. He just doesn't excite me. Honestly, I don't think he has upside. He may get you 20 fantasy points on a good night, and that's not – I want somebody who can get me 30 fantasy points. So I'm not too excited about the guy Hutchins. Not going to be playing him in my lineups. You're talking about Turner, Miles Turner at center, huh? Miles Turner, he's too cheap. I'll tell you that for sure. I like him. I think that Miles Turner is a great play. Going against Cleveland, Indiana should definitely dominate this game. And Miles Turner, he's averaging 26 fantasy points on this price tag. We need about 26. I can look at Miles Turner. I think that Miles Turner is a guy we'll have in some GPP lineups for sure. Then we got Bledsoe. Hey, I like Bledsoe any night. Bledsoe's a baller. I'm not going to really go too in depth into Bledsoe. Bledsoe's a baller. He's tied for the second best player on this team with Middleton. Bledsoe, I like him any night under 8,000. Great play, especially going against Orlando in an up-tempo game. He's going to be going against DJ Augustine. DJ Augustine is small for sure. So Bledsoe is a good sneaky GPP play. Middleton too. I'm actually really liking this whole Milwaukee team going against Orlando. Orlando's not a very good defensive team. This is gonna be a high scoring game. It's gonna be a very high scoring game. Just put it like that. I like all the Milwaukee guys. Is Horford going to eat Drummond up? Nah, I don't think so. I think Drummond is going to have a really good game today. And I'm not saying it because Drummond is coming off the best game of his season. I'm saying Drummond is going to have a really good game today because I've been targeting centers all year against Boston. So I like Drummond today. I think Drummond is a great play on this slate. And Al Horford too. Al Horford is too cheap, and he's producing consistently. I think both guys, obviously Drummond is more expensive, but I feel like he has more upside. Al Horford is less expensive, but he's still giving you a solid floor. I think actually both of those guys are really good plays at center. Kyle Anderson. Kyle Anderson was a guy that you can look at for some value for sure. I've been seeing a lot of people talk about Kyle Anderson today, saying that they were really on him. Thing about Kyle Anderson is he doesn't do anything special, but he does a little bit of everything. He fills up the stat sheet. 4,000 price tag. All we need is 20 for him to hit value. So if he's going to be starting and play close to 30 minutes, then I like me some Kyle Anderson. Like I said, just in. Breaking news just in for everybody's out there that's watching right now. Anthony Davis is out tonight. Anthony Davis is out. I would like to repeat that. Anthony Davis is out tonight. So, hey, we just talked about this situation, guys. Anthony Davis is out. You got to look at their other 3 stars. So let me see. So Sam Dekker is starting. If Sam Dekker is starting at the 4 for Kevin Love, hey, Sam Dekker is a baller. I like Sam Dekker. Let me check that out real quick. Sam Dekker. Oh yeah, right here he will start in place. Yeah, hey, Sam Dekker is a really good pump play. 3.6. Oh man, we're starting to get a lot of good value coming out. Plus, we're getting, the Anthony Davis news coming out. So we're gonna have to. Yeah, Sam Dekker is actually a really good value play. I like him. And then now we got to look at the Drew Holidays. Yeah, so then just because the guy we're just talking about just said Kyle Anderson will be in the starter lineup. Anthony Davis is out, so we got to look at Drew Holiday. We have to look at we have to look at Randall. I love Randall too. So yeah, so we have to look at Drew Holiday, Mirotic, Alfred Payton, and Randall. Randall's a really good play. If Randall's starting today, what's his price? Let me look at Randall's price real quick. Randall 6.9. The only thing is I don't know if he can go against Goldberg, but man, Randall's a good play. I like all those guys for sure. I think that all those guys are really, really good plays on this slate. And I think that's about all I got, guys. They got really nothing else to talk about. I mean, we got to where everything, the news came out that we really were waiting for. And yeah, man, hey, tomorrow's Sunday. So it's football day. It's all I'm going to be doing is football. I will be live first thing in the morning tomorrow doing an NFL live segment, answering some questions for you. So make sure you have those notifications turned on so you don't miss my videos. And hey, good luck on tonight's slate. It's going to be a fun one. Got a lot of good things that just came out right now. And hey, have a good one. Take care.